There we go. What is up, everybody? My name is Blackbird. I hope you're all having a beautiful day. Welcome to Tell Me Why, Part 4. How we all doing? Welcome in, Becky. Thank you for the first redeem and the Paradox check-in. How are we doing today? No camera today because, let's face it, today I'm not feeling camera ready. I'ma be honest.
So, what's the plan?
We go inside and calmly ask Eddie why he was there that day.
All right.
Let's try to let him get his side of the story out, okay?
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. I understand, Mr. Barrow. I'll be sure to let him know. Yes, I have it all written down. Have a good day, Mr. Barrow. Morning, Missy.
How do you get stuck working reception?
Rose called in sick this morning. I'm covering for her while I try to get my paperwork done. What are you doing here?
Just checking in with Uncle Eddie.
I'm guessing from the identical features that this is Tyler?
Tyler, Denise, Tyler.
Hello, Denise.
Wilson, could you tell Officer Vincenzi that I'll be... Oh, good morning, Allison.
Hi, Uncle.
I'm gonna take Dr. Torres' statement. No need for Vincenzi to come back to the station.
He doesn't seem like he's in the best of moods.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but he's been a little off all day. Good luck.
Hello, Frank.
Great.
Hi, Frank.
He has an excuse to brush us off.
I'm sure he'll make time if we say it's important.
Oh, hello, kids.
Hello, middle-aged adult.
Everything all right? Your uncle said you two were going to be knee-deep in trash for a few days.
A few days? That's optimistic. It feels like every time we clear out a drawer, two more just appear out of thin air.
Ah, yes. You got my sympathies. When we emptied Linda's parents' house, oof, I thought we'd have to rent a backhoe.
How is Linda? I feel like I haven't seen her in months.
Good. Yeah, she started working over at the high school as the librarian. Pay's not great, but she gets to see the kids every day, so...
I bet Brendan's thrilled.
Oh, yeah. Happy as any teenager who's got to spend extra time with his mom.
Well, I'll let you work.
No worries. You're not a bother.
Dr. Torres, you said your daughter was with you during the incident?
Yes, she was.
I'll need her information too then. Can you give me her name and date of birth?
Okay. Isabella Henderson, July 16th, 2009.
Henderson. Different last name?
Yes, her father's. My ex-husband.
Does she live with you most of the time?
No, her father has primary custody. Because of my hours. She stays with me on the weekends.
What do we got? Police photos.
I got so wrapped up with Tyler coming that it totally slipped my mind. I'll make it up to you, I promise.
All right.
Oh, what?
Incident report states you called yesterday at 6:13 a.m. because someone vandalized your mailbox. Officer Vincenzi was dispatched to your home at 6:29 a.m.
Tyler Ronan.
But you couldn't
Good to
state
see
in
you
your
again.
statement.
You've gotten tall.
That usually happens
Thank
between
you.
ages 11 and 21.
Yeah,
Hello,
uh,
Turtle.
well,
You
Thank
work
you,
at
Becky.
Homewood Hospital?
That's right.
Been a while. Won't be around long.
It certainly is.
Thanks. It's been a while.
So, what brings you two
I'm
around?
a surgical resident.
We want to see the chief.
I'm
Neon
basically always on
lights. And
yeah,
smelly
of course.
food. Gotta get
Listen, we
going.
really appreciate you coming in after a 24-hour shift.
We're here to see Chief Brown.
Oh boy, what do you do now?
Suspects wanted for a felony.
Oh, well, don't forget to read him his Miranda rights. So is there anything I can help you with?
How's your day? Access Marion's file. Access Marion's file?
You might actually. Is there any way we could see the file for our mother's case?
Well, you're legally allowed to look at anything that concerns you, so you could always file a request for access.
So, we can see it?
Of course. I can start the paperwork if you want.
It's okay. We'll figure it out with Brown. Thanks.
Could you go through the full details of your move?
So, apparently they keep all the case files right here.
Jesus, you scared me.
Sorry. Anyway, if Brown's not gonna be straight up with us, we should just read it for ourselves.
Yeah,
Her up at 6:30.
all right.
So I woke her up at 6. I made breakfast, and as we were eating,
Okay.
I realized
Can we talk to Denise? Hey, Denise.
Hey,
He speaks. How's Delos treating you so far?
LT. Happy to see Allison. Can't wait to leave. Happy to see Allison.
it's been good to see Allison.
She's been talking nonstop about you lately. I know she's happy to have you here.
This is
Hey,
a-
been meaning to
Nice.
see. Allison showed us that article you wrote for the Juneau Daily last year. You were spot on. The state needs to be giving way more money to youth
Oh,
centers.
lovely.
Fireweed was lucky to have you.
When does this? It was tough work.
A little kid.
Thanks. I spent a lot of time fighting for more outdoor activities. Made some enemies in the administration over that one. But the first time those kids summited Mount Roberts, man, they were so proud. It felt great.
I know exactly what you mean. I volunteer sometimes with the JCE. Give lectures about police work, lead group talks when I can.
That's awesome.
Wait, really? That's awesome.
Yeah, and I don't mean to preach, but the kids in those groups, be it Fireweed or the JCE, they need people who really understand them. People who know where they're coming from and will fight for what they need. Anyways, sorry for the rant.
Where's Isabella now?
she's back at her father's house for the week.
Could I get Mr. Henderson's information from you? I think it'd be helpful if I could talk to
Tyler?
Isabella.
You ready?
Of course.
Did you need something, Allison?
Yeah. Tyler, shall we?
Morning, Chief Brown.
Good morning, Tyler.
Hey, could we talk to you in private? It's a little urgent.
Can you excuse me for a second, Dr. Torres? What's going on, you two?
We'd like to see our mother's case file. We talked to Greg's.
We were hoping to file a request for access. Today.
Excuse me. Come on. You can fill out the paperwork, but the file won't be ready for a few days.
How long is it gonna take exactly?
That depends. 3 days? A week?
A week? Aren't all the files just upstairs?
Yeah, but the approval process takes time. I don't know what you're looking for in that file. I was the officer in charge of the case, and there's nothing you two don't already know.
Liar.
Look, guys, I've got a victim waiting to finish her statement. We can file the access paperwork later tonight, all right?
Oh, I hate when he's stubborn like that. So what now?
Of course, Miss Torres. Where were we?
Well, he's obviously not going to give us the truth. So I say we go get it ourselves. Where do you think they'd stash her file?
I don't know. The archive room? Maybe Eddie's office? Wait, you're not seriously thinking of breaking and entering a police archive?
Go big or go home.
So, Tyler, Chief said you were a mentor over at Fireweed, huh? You ever think of joining the force?
Greg's, he just got here.
Yeah, I know, but we could use more people like him.
People like me?
People like me.
Well, yeah, you know, people with natural authority.
Are you really trying to recruit my brother?
Huh, and why not? We're short-handed right now. And since you've shot down my offers, I figured I'd try the other Ronin kid.
Wouldn't hurt to lower the average age around here, I guess.
Okay. So it looks like we're gonna be breaking into the archive room. Which, again, we're in a crowded police station. You'd think
Hey, what are you two up to over there?
nothing.
Yeah, everything's fine. We're just, I was just
Breaking
telling
and
Tyler
entering.
where the upstairs bathroom is. Tyler, help me out here.
Oh, yeah. Toilet emergency. Lake water. You know, Mother Nature's juice cleanse.
There's a bathroom just past the break room.
Behind you. First door on your right.
Forget it, Tyler. There's no way we're getting upstairs out in the open like this. It's too suspicious. There must be another way up.
Should we just look around?
Yeah, okay. Act normal. There's no access to the first floor this way. We need to find another way up. There's no access to the first floor this way. We need to find another way up.
Outside around? Ask Denise to do it? Frickin' Denise. Okay, she's just sitting there. She can help us a little bit. I don't know why I'm giving crap to Denise, but we're giving crap to Denise.
You heading out?
Gotta get along. Need to smoke.
Yeah, I need a smoke.
You should think about quitting. Only gets harder the longer you do it.
Yeah, I know.
While you're at it, get your sister to stop too.
Okay, fire exits. Let's go. Okay. I found a way up.
There. Fire exit.
It opens up to a staircase on the side of the building, but it'll definitely be locked from the inside. If one of us were to create a diversion, the other could slip upstairs and open the door. And since you're the troublemaker, I nominate you as the one to make a scene.
Wait. Really?
Got a better idea?
I'm a bad actor.
Aren't cops, like, trained to notice suspicious behavior? I'm not exactly an amazing actor.
Figure out something simple and commit. I have faith in you.
Do we lie and say we saw a bear? Fire a gun in a pot. I'm not gonna do that. Besides, I don't have one.
Hey, Gregs. You said our file was around here somewhere?
Yep, we keep them all upstairs.
How am I supposed to make a diversion?
That pile of paperwork?
What about it?
I could tip it over.
Kinda messy, but I mean, sure.
Never mind. Look in the vending machine preferably. No. Let's see, how can we distract the cops?
Guess I probably can't trip the circuit breaker, but I could turn the lights off.
Just go. Improvise.
Oh, oops.
Tyler.
Okay, that worked.
Turn right when you exit the station and follow the side of the building. The staircase will be right there.
Crisp winter air.
Okay, I'm by the door. Come on.
Donuts. Well, good to know that we can distract the cops with a freaking light switch.
Quick, get in. Oh God, what did I just do?
You took control of your destiny. Own it.
Okay, so archive room.
I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but maybe there's something in Eddie's office.
Armory. Hold on. Oh, what's happening? It's good enough for me. Okay, so first we go into Eddie's office. Highly illegal.
Catches us in here.
There's no turning back now.
That's why you gotta keep watch, woman. Damn. Is that a toy? That is one of our toys.
Huh.
Yoink.
Hey, you. Though we are destined to burn, we emerge as stardust.
Is that? Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Burn it. Burn it with fire.
Hello, Phoenix. How we doing? How we doing?
Person.
Huh. The Delos Police Force is getting a new officer.
Finally.
Looks like this is where Brown keeps all his personal mail.
Let's not read his personal mail. We're already doing one felony. We probably should keep it to one per day, you know? Because reading somebody else's mail, that's also a felony. Why are all the fun things felonies?
Brown really wants everyone to know what a fine, upstanding citizen he is, doesn't he?
He's a genuinely good person.
Looks like this is where Brown keeps all his personal mail. Looks like he's working with the Office of Child Services on the case.
None of our business.
Okay.
Why is Brown on a first-name basis with the director of Fireweed? Oh,
What'd you find?
it's an invoice. Eddie Brown, you'll find enclosed the final invoice for resident Tyler Ronan. The Fireweed administration would like to thank you for all of the support you've given us over the years.
I knew Eddie pulled some strings to send you there, but that's a lot of money.
More backdoors. You applied to a summer drama program back in 2009?
I did, but they rejected me. Michael and I were supposed to go together. He went, but I was stuck here for the summer with no one but Justin Beaver for company. Why?
Well, this letter says you got in.
What the hell? So he just turned it down?
I'm sorry, Allison.
Shouldn't be surprised he's lied to me in the past.
Motherfucker. Well, we went through his personal mail. We committed another felony. Let's see, what else we got?
The police chief of Delos Crossing hosts charity events?
Huh? Oh, yeah. The community social. He volunteered to help. And since he pretty
Actually, a
much
federal
knows
crime
everyone,
here.
and
Lovely.
more importantly, who's called the cops on who, he's in charge of the seating chart.
To be fair, all the fun things are felonies.
How old is Brown?
38.
Oh, wow. Graduated really young.
Youngest officer to ever join the DCPD.
You finding anything?
No.
Well, I looked everywhere. Wait. Remember. No, nothing. And is there something in the desk I'm not seeing?
Though we are destined to burn, we emerge as stardust.
Is that? Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Burn it. Burn it with fire.
Where do I go? There's nothing in his office. I could have made a joke there, but I chose not to. The joke I would have made is a very fucking niche joke that only a certain amount of people would get.
I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but maybe there's something in Eddie's office.
I've looked at his entire office. What am I missing? We went through his mail. We went through the thing.
Looks like this is where Brown keeps all his personal mail.
Like, we read the mail. Read. This is a tax invoice for fax information. What's this? Office of Child Services, yada yada yada. Delivery successful. Okay. Where go? Where go?
Are you sure you checked all the emails?
I didn't check the emails. Okay. Nacho Mama. You hit reply all Sherlock. Man, who pissed in her cereal this morning? Event reminder, we would remind you upcoming council meeting. Good morning, everyone. Please remember presence Wednesday. Chief Eddie Brown. Dinner.
Tom invited Eddie over for dinner?
Oh, yeah. He's been trying way too hard to get Eddie's endorsement.
Does he? Support Tom?
He preferred staying neutral.
Dinner Tuesday night. Da.
Brown looked at our file this morning.
Wait, what? What does that mean?
I don't know. But there's a reference number. R68653.
68653. Let me know if you need anything else.
One of his emails mentioned the archives. That's gotta be where our file is.
R68653. Somebody remember that.
Please tell me you know what the code is.
To the highly confidential police archive?
Then, how am I supposed to open the door?
I spent hours playing next to this room. I'd see people go inside all the time.
Oh, one.
Dad does this little tune. Dum da dee doo.
Seriously?
Go on, try.
I'm gonna go with. Dum da dee doo?
I don't think that's the right order.
Dum da dee doo. Ah. Okay. So it's 6.
Gee, only 24 different possibilities.
Okay, so 6. Oh wait, I know. I guess
First
it.
two seem to be right.
Okay, so Got it. I figured it out. Thank you, turtle.
Looks like they're finally going digital.
Oh, that's right. I remember Eddie complaining about this. They're gonna have to resort everything.
Great.
They've digitized their closed files, but only the ones before 1990. Meaning our file is still somewhere in those boxes.
Perfect. A room of scattered case files and a half-done sorting system.
Yep. This is gonna be so fun for you. I'm gonna go keep a lookout.
What? Why do I have to be the one stuck with box duty?
Because if anyone sees me, I'll have a better excuse for being there. Reach out if you need anything. R68653. Look it up.
Look it up, she says.
653.
Okay.
No. 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 2000. No. D5. 05. 05. 2014. T. 13 R52. Wait.
Nope. Not this one either. No, that's not it. Nope.
Well,
Okay, so R606. Okay, no. So R605.
Not this one either. That's not. Nope. Not this one either. Where's the damn box? No, that's not it. Nope.
well,
Not this one either. No, that's not it.
you fuck.
Nope. Not this one either. Where's the damn box?
Well,
I feel like it'll be.
No, that's not it. Nope.
you fuck.
Not this one. No, that's not it. Here we go.
There you go.
Looks like a step-by-step record of the investigation.
Well,
So far, I'm not seeing anything we didn't know already. It does reference some other files and audio recordings, though.
you might be able to look those up on the computer. Even if our file hasn't been digitized yet, they may already have it in the appendix.
Okay, so I'm guessing we looked those up on the computer.
Alright, I'm in. You can search by keywords. What should I look for?
I don't know. Mary Ann Ronan? March 1st, 2005?
What am I missing here?
reference is 05R61 889.
05R61.
Nope.
6. Okay, so 05R61 we're looking for now. L5 Misk.
Not this one either. No, that's not it.
Okay, so 05R61. So we're looking for anything with the 05 on it. R63?
Nope.
Well,
05R61, there we go.
There. I found a summary of everything. Wow, this is a real detective novel. Brown's quite
What do we have? What do we have?
he's not a writer, Tyler.
Damn it. I have to go blurry. I love the autoban. Okay, so now we have more tags.
Here. Been there, done that. Bingo.
Fax information received. OS storage 0501ER.
Okay, I need to check out.
Delos Crossing Police Department.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, I can hear you.
It's my mom. She fell in the water and she's not coming up.
Okay, where are you now?
Home. We're home.
Are you alone? Where's your dad?
It's just me and my sister.
All right, honey, can you give me your address?
12 Cannery Road. Please, hurry.
Just stay right where you are, okay? We're sending someone out to help you.
Don't hang up.
Okay. Let's see. Recording. Mary Ann Ronan. Eddie Brown. Running children, Mary Ann Ronan. Court order.
05R63 325.
05R63 325. Huh.
Okay, here it is. Well, that's a picture I definitely don't want to keep.
Okay. Da 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 da.
Shit. Shit. Eddie's coming up the stairs. What do I do? What do I do?
Stall him.
Stole him.
No shit, Sherlock.
Slam in the bathroom and get him to his office.
Say I went for a smoke.
I'm guessing I have to come out.
There might be other references on the computer.
I might be missing something.
There might be other references on the computer.
I don't know what to do. Running children, Eddie Brown. 0501 oh 0501.
Reference is 0501 COM BBR.
0501. Oh, there you are.
Here we go. Jesus. Unbelievable. Brown reported Marianne to Child Services. What? Where are you? What's going on?
Okay. Now we know. Oh my goodness, what's happening? Bunny Quark! How we doing? How we doing? Okay, I have to stand right against a freaking thing. Okay, so...
Already seen this one.
Okay, so... Misk.
I need to check out 05 R68 MISC.
This one.
There. Huh. Why is that here?
Clinic, da-da-da-da.
Tessa's name came up. Search for her?
Been there. Done that.
Tessa's name came up. Search for her?
Pick up. Got something.
Theft report. Child neglect report. Storage 2005-15.
Reference is 2005-201546.
2005-201?
Nope.
You find
Not this one either.
2005-20146.
Okay, here it is.
Okay.
Wait, what the hell? Tessa accused her of child neglect. I need to get moving.
Shit. I'm sorry, Tyler. I couldn't stop him. He's coming your way.
Get out.
Uncle, we didn't mean to.
I'm not gonna repeat myself.
You're a goddamn hypocrite.
I said move it.
Hey! Get off me!
Rather spend the night here? Come on,
I said don't fucking touch me!
go on. And consider yourselves lucky you're family.
Are we?
You wanna talk about family, Eddie? I guess family calls social services when you're having a hard time, huh? And then breaks the law to gloat that you're gonna lose your fucking kids. It's your fault she lost it, Eddie. You and Tessa and everyone else in this goddamn town.
Okay, let's talk.
Okay. We're getting somewhere with the story. No problem at all, Turtle. Thank you so much for popping
The
in.
winter before your mother's death was hard. Delos Crossing was snowed in for months. Most roads were closed and plane supplies were scarce. Everyone was struggling.
especially Marianne.
Yeah. She was always just scraping by. And that winter left nothing to scrape up. Even if locals had found time to help her. I don't know, I'm not sure your mother would have accepted.
So Tessa came to you.
You're saying Tessa reported our mother because she was having supply issues?
Tessa came to me because she was honestly concerned.
Right.
I was legally required to report Tessa's complaint, even if I didn't agree.
Stabbed her in the back, so you called child services.
So you took her word for it and called child services.
Failure to provide adequate food, lack of appropriate supervision, inattention to a child's psychological care. Like it or not, she had a case.
What? That's bullshit!
Just following the law then. Right.
Is that why you came over that day, before she died? You felt shitty, didn't you? That's why you broke procedure?
I had to warn her that it was happening and that it wasn't looking good. An assessment worker had been assigned and started doing background checks. What else was I supposed to do?
I thought always telling each other the truth was our #1 rule.
Still is, little moose.
And yet you still lied.
I didn't want you two putting yourselves through unnecessary hurt. But you're adults and that was your choice to make. I'm truly sorry.
Thank you, Uncle.
What? That's bullshit! He didn't forget to water your goddamn plants. He lied. You know what? Never mind. Eddie, you keep trying to point your finger at Tessa, but you have to take responsibility for your part in our mother's death.
I've asked myself over and over for the past 10 years what I could have done different. I know I made a big mistake with you two here. And you've got every right to be angry. Being a father, well, it's a pretty tough job. I've tried my best. And I'd like to try my best with you too, Tyler, if you want it.
We could get there with time. No, it's not that easy. I mean, okay. Tricky, to say the very least, because it's not that he did the bad. He did the bad, don't get me wrong, but he also did a lot for Tyler, i.e. medical bills, getting him into Fireweed, getting him into the programs, all that stuff. So it's not that he just casted him aside. He did a lot of background stuff, as we all just saw. It's like the medical bills he paid for, psychological stuff he paid for, like counseling, all that stuff he paid for that out of pocket. That was not required of him, so I'm gonna say with time.
I'm open to getting there. But it's gonna take some time before we're a big, happy family.
I respect that. It's hard work rebuilding trust. But you've got a place here whenever you need it.
Because he did do stuff for Tyler on the background, like we just found out.
No.
Absolutely not.
Alright, I'm really gonna have to kick you out now.
No rest for the wicked, huh? Well, that went better than I was afraid it would.
Because it's not like he didn't do anything. He did do stuff. again, like, it's complicated.
Yeah. Chin up, stand tall.
Atta girl. I could use a beer.
It's noon.
Which means that by the time I drink one, it'll be afternoon. I can't be expected to enjoy my pulled pork sandwich without a cold one. Are we still on for lunch tomorrow?
Yeah, sure. I'll text you.
Bye, Denise. You're awesome. Love her.
Allison,
What?
you feel like shit.
How can you tell?
Because I feel like shit. What are we gonna do about Tessa?
Nothing. Look, we're not gonna do anything. That's enough, Tyler. Talk to Tessa? Why? What are you looking for? What are you expecting her to say?
I thought she loved us.
Really?
Chief Brown, is it true? Is she? Oh my God. Children,
Tessa. Tessa, you need to leave. Come on, kids.
everything is going to be all right, okay? You're going to be okay, I promise.
Go home. You can't be here right now.
Oh God. Oh God.
I still can't build a story here. I'm trying to figure out, like, so far with what we've discovered, it's tricky. It's very tricky, to say the very least.
Where is everybody?
Tessa's gotta be around somewhere.
I think I'm hearing something.
Well, at least we know the entire world didn't vanish.
Also, how long can that pumpkin stay out without going rotten?
Given who is here, we can't count out the rapture quite yet. I need to take a breather. I'm gonna do a bit of shopping. You look for Tessa, okay?
On it.
Stopped to take a leak. Just as I was finishing up, what do I see? A big old bull moose staring me down. So, what do? I grab my odd six from the trunk and set my sights.
Careful, Peppa. Thank you. Yo, Tessa, you in the office? Knock, 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 knock.
What do you mean? We've got enough signatures. It should have at least been enough to stall construction while we figure out our next move. Well, why don't we schedule a meeting with the Alaska Wildlife Foundation? Try to get their support. Look, Harold, I have to go. We can pick this up at the meeting. I should be on my way over soon. Hello, Tyler. Can I help you?
Yeah, we're looking for Tessa.
Hey, I hope this isn't a bad time, but is Tessa around today?
She had to step out for a family matter. This wouldn't be something I could help with, would it?
Yeah, maybe, actually. We were over at the police station and we took a look at Marianne's case file.
You and I both. Becky, you and I
Okay.
both. Tessa reported Marianne. Why was Tessa at the station?
Tessa reported Marianne to social services. Did you know?
Vaguely. But I didn't get involved. I didn't think I really had anything to add.
You never thought to mention it?
Well, no.
Thank you.
I'm not sure how a thing like that would have come up. And I didn't want to rub salt in any wounds.
Huh. How about when we were in the store yesterday asking about it point blank?
That was between you and Tessa. I try to stay out of other people's affairs.
Why was Tessa at the station?
Why did Tessa come to the police station that night?
She was looking for you two. To make sure you were okay. When she heard what happened, she was a mess.
How exactly did she hear about it so fast?
Can't remember who called, but you know how it is. No news travels faster than a secret. Everyone knew 5 minutes after Brown was on his way out.
Okay, thank you, Tom.
Okay. Thank you.
Look, I'm sorry if you felt resistance from people around here.
To put it mildly.
Allison, you know this better than anybody. But your mother's death left a scar on this community. Now, I won't claim we went through anything close to what you did, but it was a cruel reminder of the limits of trust.
We understand that. We need the truth to heal.
Well, if we want to get past the limits of trust, we all need to face what happened, which means being completely honest about it.
We all want to find peace, kids. It's just harder for some people to talk about the past. Now, you let me know if you have any other questions, okay?
Hey,
Yes?
you said I should remind you not to be late for your meeting, so don't be late.
Yep. I'll be on my way in a minute. So, kids, was there anything else you two wanted to talk to me about?
Did you ever hear any rumors about our mother? Like, who our father might have been?
I'm not exactly a rumor monger. Your mother was close to a few men, but whether they were your father, I couldn't say. But look, oh, gosh. I'm sorry. I really have to go. Michael, could you finish up the storage room and then just close up?
Yeah, sure thing, boss man.
See you later.
You two want to help a brother out, spend the afternoon here working for free?
Why not? We came here to talk to Tessa, and she's not here.
She's at the cemetery, visiting her parents.
Oh,
Hey, tell you what. Why don't you guys help me close the store, and then we can drive over together? I've been meaning to pay my uncle a visit.
can we just wait for her to come back here? I'm not really excited about going there.
Allison, we don't have to visit her grave.
I'm gonna start working in the storage room. Tyler, join me when you're done.
Sure thing. Just give me a sec.
I will give you a synopsis. Becky, I will give a synopsis at the end.
Where'd that question about our father come from?
I'm curious what he knows.
I've just been thinking about who he might be. And if he knows anything that could help us figure this shit out.
Why? He wasn't a part of our lives. Besides, Marianne always said we never had a father.
Well, her name might have been Mary, but I don't think she was a likely candidate for Immaculate Conception.
Alright, I already counted there, but I just need you to double check a few things. It's not complicated.
I've got this in the bag.
Oh yeah? Because you're just that good, huh?
I'm clowning. I don't even know where to begin. What do I do?
Hey, let's start with an easy one, alright? Go to the back of the room and tell me how many cans of Molto Bene brand tomato sauce we have left.
Aye, aye.
Eh.
No, that's not it.
It's paint. Where would they keep the tomato sauce?
Why are you laughing?
I was just remembering the time Ellison and I opened up a bag of flour and threw it at each other's faces. We called it a summer snow fight. We made a gigantic mess. Marianne was pissed.
Tomato sauce? Tomato sauce.
The only processed food Marianne ever let us eat. She said they were her guilty pleasure.
Where would the tomato sauce be? Moto. Oh, there we go.
Hold on. Let me count this.
1, 2, 3. That's 6. 12 plus 2 is 14.
There's 14 cans of Malta Bene tomato sauce.
Okay. Sounds about right.
Man, I'm so good at this.
That was easy. I need you to count the bottles of bleach for me.
Where's that?
And where are they at exactly?
I thought you had this in the bag. Okay. I'll give you a hint. Tessa puts the heavy stuff near the door on the bottom shelves.
Alright, I think I can work with that.
Bottom shelves. We're looking for bleach. Ooh, bleach. Our options are 2, 4, 6. There are 6 bottles of bleach.
6?
Alright. Not bad, Tyler. Not bad.
Careful. They might give me your job.
Oh, you can have it.
What's next?
Come here and help me with this.
What's up?
I need your opinion on this masterpiece.
Examine.
Is that supposed to be me?
Yeah, come on. Look at the hair. Nailed it, right?
Aww.
Honestly, it's beautiful.
Hey, don't make fun of me.
I'm not. Oh, maybe a little bit, but I like it. For real.
Well, it helps to have a good model.
So, this is what you're up to while I was out there doing your work?
What can I say? I'm a multitasker.
Hey, multitasker, I think you made a mistake here. Total amount should be 36.
Oh, how dare you, sir?
What? I just don't want you to get in trouble.
Yeah, you're right. You know, I'm off my game today.
Aww.
Alright, anything else you wanted me to check?
Yep, one last thing, and then we should be free from this purgatory.
Hit me.
Can you count how many plushies we have in that box over there?
Okay.
Plushies in the box. Plushies in the box. Where's the box of plushies? Where's the box of plushies? It's peanut butter. Flour. Paint. Tomato sauce. More paint. Where would a box of plushies be? Peanut butter. Oop.
Is that the mangy muskrat?
Yoink. Where are the plushies?
You found the box of plushies?
This entire room is full of boxes. It's gonna take me a while.
It's way in the back, not too far from the restaurant door.
Way in the back. Restaurant door? Where's the restaurant door? This the restaurant door? This is the exit door. Oh, here we go.
So,
It's 2 rows of 6 with 1 missing, so it's 11.
you've got about 11 left in that box. Did I get it wrong? Michael? Ouch, what the fuck?
Hey, sorry. It was just too tempting. Lesson number 1 in the ancient art of inventory. Never let your guard down.
You have no idea what you just started. First one with 3 confirmed hits wins. Cool? Gotcha. Damn, overshot it.
Oh, come on. Is that all you got, Ronan?
Just you wait. I've got a strategy.
Oh, yeah? We'll see.
Where is he?
Damn, overshot it. So, is this a typical workday for you?
Nah, I usually don't have such good-looking company back here.
Oh, so I'm good-looking company, huh?
Yeah, well, don't let it get to your head. I'm still destroying you.
I got 1 confirmed hit.
Damn, overshot it. Damn, overshot it. Hey, is it cool that we're throwing these toys around? Aren't you guys gonna, like, sell them?
Nah, supplier made a typo on Becky. Can't sell any of them.
Cool. No harm, no foul, then. Damn, overshot it.
Son of a...
Yo, we better wrap this up soon.
Come on. Poke your head up. Where is he?
Oh, man, you're good.
I told you not to doubt the golden arm.
Well, we'll never make that mistake again. Okay, I'll need to finish this inventory thing real quick. Your sister's probably done already.
Aw, it's a
Here.
sweet moment.
Let's hit the bitch's grotto.
The what?
Fancy name for the couch where Allison and I sit during breaks.
Ah, alright, cool. Let me see what you've done with the place.
Do we see? Okay.
No way. You like Duplex Duo too?
Yeah, Allison got me into him. We were supposed to go to a show in Juneau a few months ago.
Alright, you know what's up? You listened to his earlier stuff? The Dark Arc of Destiny?
Not yet. It might be a bit experimental for me, though.
Yeah, definitely. One of the songs is like 9 minutes of the same b.b.g drum machine sample. Fucking brilliant. But not for everyone.
And I'm done. I gotta tell you, it's so weird to finally meet the other Ronin.
You mean the OG Ronin? I was born first, you know?
Is that so? Thought Allison said she was.
Well, our mother never actually told us, but it was me. So, why is it so weird to meet me?
Because I just heard Allison tell your story so many times. She told me everything about you. Fireweed, your transition. I hope that's okay, by the way.
Yeah, it's fine. She asked me first.
Yeah, figures. That lady is thorough and she loves you like crazy.
I know. So, yeah, you were probably the first person to know about it other than Allison.
I'm glad he trusted me. And it's great to finally get to know you in the flesh. You're pretty alright.
Aww, he flirting.
But you're not too bad yourself.
I try not to be. Especially around guys I'm trying to impress. So I wasn't blowing smoke when I said you should move to Juneau with us.
I know.
I've got a community there. Could be yours too.
Fitting in. There's a concept.
You have no idea how life-saving a chosen family can be.
I can agree on that
Pulled
one.
me out of the dark more times than I can count.
I hear you. Hey, can I ask you a question?
Of course. Shoot.
Why do you care so much if I move to Juneau?
Look, like I said, I want to get to know you.
Because I'm just that fascinating, huh?
Honestly, yeah. You might be one of a kind, Tyler Ronan.
You're still too, you know. Aww.
Well, golly gee, Michael. I think you're swell too. You're the cat's pajamas.
Shut up. I've got way better compliments than that. But I can't open with my best, right?
It's cool. So, I'll get more of those if I get to know you better.
For sure. If that's something you'd be interested in.
I might be. Yeah.
Oh, hey.
I've been standing at that counter for an hour waiting for you two dum-dums to come back. Are you guys ready to go?
Mm-hmm. I think we've done about as much damage as we can back here.
Yeah. Let's go.
Oh, sweet moment.
Here we are.
Thanks for letting me hitch a ride over.
No problem. You sure we can't drive you back?
Nah, you're like stretching my legs. It isn't far. And anyway, can't put the wind in a bottle.
All right.
Tessa should be at her parents' grave, not far from the entrance. Look for a big crooked tree. You can't miss it. I'm gonna go check in with my uncle. Good luck. For real.
You look pretty spooked.
I've never been a big fan of cemeteries, especially after, you know.
I promise after this we can chill at the house. Cool? So, do you ever come back?
Shh, keep it down.
Better?
Much.
Why do people always feel like they have to whisper in cemeteries?
I don't know. Probably just a mirror neuron thing.
Oh, what?
Monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah. Uh, anyway, have you been back here at all? Since the funeral?
No. I've never had a reason to. Thankfully.
Oh, wait, memory.
Our mother made us come here all the time. It was so weird.
Mom, why do we always come here?
Does it bother you?
No. It's just weird because we don't know any of these people. I mean, except Eddie's mom.
It never hurts to say hello.
Because they're very lonely.
That's right, sweetie. And sometimes, even if you can't see them, they stay with you. In here. Always here.
Mom?
Always.
She loved us. A lot. But sometimes it was like loving us hurt her.
Do you think she was just really scared of losing us?
Maybe. Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, most parents are scared of losing their kids.
Who? Ryan and Tyler? I don't know, maybe. Chemistry's there. Sorry, excuse me. No walking on grapes.
Well, here's the crooked tree, but no Tessa.
Let's check around for her parents' grave. Just to make sure this is the right spot.
You think it's possible Michael remembered it wrong?
Well,
Oh,
I've
Michael.
done inventory with him before, so yes.
Not this one.
I don't know what Tessa's last name is.
De Leon.
That's the one.
Don't tell me we missed her.
Hello, Mr. Eagle.
Kids. It's time.
You really have to go, Eddie?
You can hold my hand if you want.
I can walk fine on my own.
It'll be quick, okay? Then we'll get something to eat.
The day of the funeral. I barely remember it.
That's probably for the best. I don't think either of us are exactly eager to relive what went on behind that gate.
So, I know I said we didn't have to visit her grave.
But it feels like the right thing to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see if there's some collectibles over here. This feels like collectible.
When did Michael's uncle die?
Last year, it was really hard on him. He's still feeling it. Long time no see. You want some company?
Come on over. Make yourselves comfortable. So,
Aw.
Is this a bad time?
with you? Never.
Don't
Mean,
mind me.
fair.
I'm not really here.
Hey, I get to see your ugly mug almost every day. You're old news, lady.
You wound me. Deeply.
So, can I help you guys out somehow?
What was your uncle like? Talk to you later.
So what was your uncle like?
Oh boy. Where do I start? You know that one grumpy grandpa in all the sitcoms? The one that types like a T-Rex and never leaves his recliner?
I think I'm getting the picture.
Not yet, you aren't. As grumpy as he was, they didn't make him any sweeter than him. He's the kind of guy who accepted you for where you were at, even when he didn't approve.
Not many of those out there. You and your uncle were really close, huh?
Definitely. I could push his buttons without even trying. My family's old school Tlingit. Spent more time with my uncle than my dad. He was the first person to test out all my new recipes. Even before Allison.
Guess I should thank Uncle William for saving me from a muffin top.
If you need a new taste tester, sign me up.
As if you had a choice. I plan to hit you both up for feedback my whole way through school.
I'm in. As long as there's nothing as adventurous as that Tlingit-style salmon with pepper and saffron.
No, I'm promising that. Fortune favors the bold, goes double for food.
Talk to you later.
You bet.
Okay.
So, how are you, holding up?
Everything's such a mess.
So I'm guessing we have
I
to
thought
go
we'd
up
almost be
here.
done packing by now. I'm so ready to put this place behind us. At least Mr. Hollywood Handsome over there is good company.
Funny how you never mentioned what your brother looked like before he got into town.
Oh, I just...
Do you remember where she is?
No. For what it's worth, I remember staring at the water during the funeral. Well, only a few steps in, and I'm already starting to regret this.
Remember.
Please.
I'm not going.
Allison, come back!
Yeah. Any hope that this would be easier than last time? Totally gone.
At least this time no one's sending me away.
I'm holding you to that. Afterwards, you and I had a moment over there by the totem, right? I wonder if we could see that.
Doesn't hurt to check.
Remember.
I won't let them take you away. I'm gonna tell them the truth. You swore, Allison. I'm gonna be okay. Please, don't worry about me.
I know I'm supposed to get over this Brown thing, but I really wish you'd been able to come visit that much.
Yeah, me too, but... Look, I didn't make any promises that day. You did. Watch.
They all think you killed her. It's not fair. I'll be okay. You have to take care of yourself now.
See?
It's possible, but I don't think so.
Well, I know so. Thinking about it got me through the rest of the day.
But I'm gonna come see you every week, and we'll talk with our voice every day. But I'll be back soon, alright? Promise. I'll be back soon, alright? Promise.
Oh,
See you
shit.
every week, and we'll talk with our voice every day. But I'm gonna come see you.
Do I have to?
But I'm gonna come see you every week. I'll be back soon, alright? Promise. Chief Brown's gonna take care of you. We'll be okay. You'll see.
Kids. About to start.
I'm sorry it took me so long to come back. I got so caught up in everything that...
You really don't have to explain. I understand what you were going through now.
Are you ever gonna let me finish my sentences?
Maybe someday, but not today. You think Snowball still lives in there?
Snowy owls only tend to live about 10 years.
Oh, rest in peace, Snowball.
This spot's familiar. Man, I forgot how hard Marianne took it when Eddie's mom died.
Well, we were only 4, but yeah. She lost one of her only friends. She was always saying how she never would have found a place in Delos Crossing without Carol.
You think her death kicked off Marianne's, you know?
It definitely didn't help, but no. It was years later.
Then I took Jaina ice skating on Wednesday. I wish you could have seen her. She took off across that ice like she was born to do it. She's your child, that's for sure. Got an offer for a real job, me.
Okay, so looking at the water. We essentially have to follow the memory. Who do we have? Damn it, Phoenix! Okay, set a timer. Give me 6. Go blurry.
Ty.
This is it. Right. No dice. Not hers. Why can't I remember? Where is she?
There we go.
Allison.
Is that her?
What the hell was going on with you? What broke?
Why didn't you say anything? We were your goblins. You didn't have to do it all alone.
Tessa?
Kids, I wasn't expecting to see. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Feeling a little guilty, maybe?
I mean, come on, Tessa. You reported her to fucking child services.
When we pass on, our graves are all anyone has to remember us by. Letting hers just fall apart would be cruel. I'm not a cruel person.
Cruel enough to call social services on our mother.
I wanted to protect you. Marianne was getting worse all the time. I was afraid that if things kept going the way they were, then one day...
We were going to end up dead?
Look, I'm sorry I didn't tell you the whole story back in the store, but I didn't want you to...
Enough with the excuses. What the hell happened to her? Why'd you turn your back on us?
Your mom was always just barely getting by, and over the years she burned a lot of goodwill. It got so bad, no one was willing to hire her, and the stress of that, well, it took its toll. I tried to help, but she pushed me away. She pushed us all away. In the end, she isolated herself from everyone. She was alone and out of options.
She had us! Until you threatened to have us taken away.
I couldn't let her drag you down with her. She had you stealing for God's sake. Your mother never wanted to be a part of this community. She always thought she was better than the rest of us. A spoiled little girl playing fairy princess in the woods. If she just settled down with someone instead of running around with married men, well,
I'm sorry, what?
Just ask Sam Kansky how much better that would have been for everyone.
Wait, what?
Oh God.
What happened between them?
I wasn't thinking. Please, just forget I said anything.
No,
Tessa.
no.
All I know is whatever went on, Laura left Sam over it. But I shouldn't have said anything about that. I promised I wouldn't. I'm sorry, kids.
You could have done better. You did what you had to. You destroyed our family. You could have done better.
I get that Marianne wouldn't let you help her. But there had to be a better way to deal with it. Especially if she was having some kind of crisis.
Yes, you're right. There were other things I could have done. Better things. I know I've made mistakes. All I can do now is say that I'm sorry. If I could give you back your mother, I would. I don't deserve your forgiveness, especially yours, Tyler. But if there's a place for me in your lives, I'd like to be there.
I have to know something first. Are you good with who I am?
I've been thinking about that since you came home. I believe that my life is better for having lived it by God's word. But I also believe we don't always understand what he's saying to us. I prayed for guidance, and seeing you standing here in front of me, such a strong and thoughtful young man, I think I have his answer.
That means a lot to me. Thank you.
Tessa, I know the last couple of days have been heated. I'm up for a fresh start if you are, but it's not really up to me. Tyler?
Fresh start. Come on, dude.
I'm
She's
done losing
attempting.
people. And if we can't let people grow, then what the hell kind of chance do we have?
Thank you. Both of you. Kids, I never knew your mother's whole story, but it was obviously very painful. She always said you two were the only good luck she'd ever had. I'm going to try harder to forgive her. I hope you can as well. If you two are in town tomorrow, come by the cafe. Lunch is on me.
There gonna be coconut cake on the menu?
You know, I think there just might be. I'll
Ooh, I
see you
can
two tomorrow
go for
then.
some coconut
be there.
cake. That shit's delicious. I'm thinking we're gonna get one more childhood flashback.
That was something, huh?
Yeah, it was.
I had pretty much given up on her. But I guess sometimes people change.
I know. I feel like a total ass right now.
I bet Tessa's thinking the same thing.
Yep. Things are gonna be real awkward my first day back in the office.
Oh, I'm sure you'll both manage to never talk about today.
Exactly. Awkward as hell. You wanna sit down for a bit? Not a bad view, right?
Yeah. I get now why they put cemeteries in nice spots. Takes a little bit of the sting off. Listen, I know this has been hard. I'm really grateful you saw it through with me. Fireweed was great, but there was no one really there for me like that, you know? You're the only one.
Hey, brothers and sisters, right?
But it's been way more brothers than sisters lately, which is why I'm trying to say thank you.
You really don't have to.
You saved my life, Allison.
Only for you to end up locked up in fireweed for the rest of your childhood.
Wait, are you still blaming yourself for that? Don't. It was my choice.
It's just... I stole your life, Tyler. And then I totally wasted it.
That's not true.
You're on your way to Denali. Michael's gonna be a famous chef, and what am I doing? Nothing.
Stop putting yourself down. You need time to heal. Stop putting yourself down.
Nothing. You've been working on that accounting degree, and your art's good. Really good. Stop putting yourself down. As soon as we figure this shit out, we're gonna sell the house, and you're gonna go to Juneau. You're gonna kick ass.
You make it sound so easy.
No. We never had a shot at easy. But we always pull through, right?
Yeah. You're right. Hey. Wherever Ranger Tyler ends up next, he better come down from the hills to visit us city folk every now and then. You hear?
For sure. And anyway, it's not gonna be for a while. We've got time.
Oh yeah, of course. We do. So I guess we know the story now, huh? Marianne was done with Delos, and Delos was done with her. Maybe she was too proud, but she worked so hard for so long, and when she reached the end of her rope, no one was there to help her. Not even Tessa or Eddie. And when she heard social services was coming, she
Gave up. But killed her kids? Really? I don't know. It still feels like there's something missing, right?
You're never gonna understand what was going through her mind. I'll bet even she didn't. It's probably always gonna feel that way.
I'm very much invested in the story, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna fall asleep the second I hit the couch.
You better rally. We still have to do some cleaning before bed.
Do we have to?
Hey, whoever packs the most gets the big couch tonight.
Is that a fire?
Shit. Allison.
I'll get the fire extinguisher.
Oh shit!
Tyler, are you all right?
Allison, barn.
Stay there. I got it.
Okay, now who is setting fires? This raises more questions than it does answers.
What happened?
There was a guy. He smashed me in the face with the door.
What guy? What did he look like?
I'm not sure. I couldn't see straight, and he was all in black.
Why would someone try to burn down our barn?
I don't know. But I'm going to find out. Hey, come check this out.
Is that a box under the barn?
Yeah, what the hell? I think this is where the fire started.
So he was trying to burn whatever's inside?
We should check it out. I'm gonna need to remove a few more planks to get to it.
Where could we possibly find a tool to do that?
He went looking under the rug? Did he really have to smash everything? So, did Eddie teach you how to put out a fire?
Nope. I taught myself.
Nope, there's a can of gas.
Great, more to clean. Huh. At least you were spared. Asshole even dumped the drawers.
None of the valuable stuff's missing.
There you go, pry bar.
I guess we know how he made the hole. Step back.
I'll be fine.
Well, I only know one person who'd bother to decorate a storage box like this.
Marianne. Let's open it.
3 digits. Any ideas?
Marianne was never really a numbers kind of person. What's that there?
Some kind of carving. Not sure what it is, though.
Oh, I. There you go. Okay, let's see if we can find the answer and the 3 digits to the thingy. Okay. This might take a second. Once upon a time, deep in the ancient forest, the old bear was looking out for a snack when he spied a bee's nest hole up a tree. The tree was dry and brittle. The old bear was hungry, and he made his way to the nest, but when he got there, he found his giant paw couldn't fit into the hole. Determined, he tried to force inside, but the effort caused the branch below him to snap. The old bear tumbled to the ground, landed with a painful oomph. He lay there, stunned from the fall, when all of a sudden something bit him. The bite was followed by another and another and another. Carpenter ants were swarming up his legs. You see, they had been nesting on the branch. They did not appreciate being forced from their home. The old bear howled, jumped to his feet to advance around. His swatted and snapped. His big paws couldn't do much but tiny ants. Finally scared them all off. The old bear heard someone laughing craftily. Goblins had been seen the whole time. Clumsy old bear, they teased. Those big old paws aren't good at anything, are they? They then spewed off, leaving the old bear's pride hurting just as bad as his body. He lumbered through the forest, hungry and sad. Maybe I'm just a clumsy old bear, he moaned. And my big paws aren't good at anything. At the moment, the old bear heard a sad noise. What's that? He wondered. And he followed the sound where the mountain goat stood up atop a boulder high on the hillside. Old bear, she cried. Old bear, please help, my kids are stuck. Sure enough, the tiny mountain goat was trapped inside by the stones, belting sadly. The old bear began to walk towards them and stopped. I'm probably just going to make it worse, he thought. But then the kid started to belt even louder. And the old bear put away his fear. He climbed up to where the goat was, trapped, careful where he stepped, and trying not to think of how he had only just fallen out of a tree. Every now and then, the ground would slide away under his feet, but he kept going. When he reached the goat kid, he put his mighty paws against one of the boulders and began to push. At first he didn't budge, but he dug in and pushed even harder. Finally, the boulders parted just wide enough to let the kid scramble to safety. The old bear released the boulder and let out a roar, a loud triumphant roar. Thank you, gushed Mama Goat, and she had her kid bounded off top of the mountain. The old bear watched them go with a smile, then made a way back down the hillside, wiggling his rump in triumph. He went to surprise the crafty goblins. Waited at the bottom of the hill. We saw the whole thing, they said. We were wrong. You aren't just a clumsy old bear, and your paws are good for helping others. The old bear and goblins doubting him because he had doubted himself. Just as much as never again thought his paws were good at anything, even though sometimes they weren't always great at everything. And that's how the old bear proved that his heart was bigger than his paws. Okay, now where the frick am I supposed to find a number? Oh wait, hello. 122.
That wasn't it. Come on. Any brilliant ideas? brilliant ideas?
Knowing Mary...
Any brilliant ideas?
Knowing Marianne... It's probably connected to the Book of Goblins somehow.
Any brilliant ideas?
Knowing Mary...
Any brilliant ideas?
Knowing Marianne...
Any brilliant ideas?
Okay, that's all the combos of 1 and 2 I can do.
Knowing Marianne...
There. Hold on. The amount of flowers. The amount of trees. Flowers, maybe? Because there's 4 flowers. 5 big flowers. And how many clouds? Okay, what are the things I can count? I can count the amount of flowers. There are 4 flowers, 5 flowers, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 clouds. So 8 clouds, 4 flowers, 5 flowers?
It's probably connected to the Book of Goblins somehow.
8 clouds, 4 flowers, 5 flowers.
Any brilliant ideas?
Knowing Marianne...
Any brilliant ideas?
Knowing Marianne...
Any brilliant ideas?
Knowing Marianne...
Any brilliant ideas? Any brilliant ideas?
Knowing
Any brilliant ideas?
Knowing Marianne... It's probably...
Any brilliant ideas?
Knowing Marianne...
Any brilliant ideas?
Knowing Marianne...
Okay, what am I missing? 5, 3, 2, because there's 1 bear. Because we tried the iterations of 2, 2, 3. Unless somebody wants to do a quick Google. There's 8 clouds. The amount of trees are too many to count. Circle, 3 in the center. Okay, hold on. Let me count these. Let me look. Give me a second to think. Okay, so circles, free in the center, there's 2 goblins, there's 5 flowers. Tell me, where are your answers? Because there's nothing in the physical book. 2 paws, 2 eyes, 2, 2, 2, 2? What am I... Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe in the flowers? Because the flowers are the only thing that stands out to me. Kind of grab my attention. So there's 1 in the center, 3 in the middle, 5 on the outside.
Probably connected to the Book of Goblins somehow.
1 in the center, 3 in the middle, 5 on the outside.
Any brilliant ideas?
No.
Any brilliant
No.
ideas?
No.
Any brilliant ideas? That did it.
How? Examine.
Guessing she didn't know how much of an ass he'd turn out to be.
Man, I need to see you again. I know you. Da, 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 da. I don't want you to. Da, 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 da. Okay.
Fuck. That's rough.
Marianne, I'm sorry you're in a situation that I feel
This guy tried to push Marianne to get an abortion. even though she wanted to keep us.
Oh, wow. Okay, is there more?
That's everything. What the hell?
So, Marianne hid a box under the barn. Box full of letters from our deadbeat dad.
Came for these letters.
He turned the whole place upside down and didn't take anything. All he wanted was that box.
And he was willing to burn down the barn to get rid of what was inside. You know what it all means, right?
Yep. That guy had an affair with Marianne, and he just tried to torch the evidence.
He must have heard we were clearing out the house. He was worried we'd find it.
You know, I can't shake the feeling I've seen him here before.
Memory? Memory.
I don't know about you, but I haven't forgotten anything about that night.
I would have said the same thing, but something felt different. I need to see the rest.
But you know what happens down there.
That's the thing. I'm not sure I do.
The Mad Hunter. Wait, there was someone here that night? In the woods?
No. It was just... I saw... Who the hell did I actually see?
The Mad Hunter.
What? No. That was the Mad Hunter.
What? What are you talking about?
That night, I thought I saw the Mad Hunter in the woods, but I guess it was just some asshole. Some asshole who just fucking stood there and watched while our mother chased me with a shotgun.
Do you think it was the same guy?
Maybe. I mean, it had to be him, right? They were wearing the same fishing gear.
Yeah, unless everyone who wants to mess with us is coordinating outfits.
And wait, he was here once before, wasn't he? A few days before Marianne died?
Maybe?
Hold on. Do you feel that? Trail ends here.
It looks like he jumped into the gully. Tyler, not there.
Our mother fought with someone on the dock about us. We need to know if it was the same guy.
But what if it's not that memory? What if it's... I can't go through that again.
We have to take that chance.
But do we really? I mean, someone just tried to burn our barn down.
Yeah, and that means we've got to be close to something.
I'm not going on that dock.
Just one more time, and afterward.
Just one more time, please.
There's always just one more. Every time it seems like we're done with this, something new pops up.
What if this is the only chance to figure out who our father is?
Then we go on living our lives without him, just like we always have.
Come on, we need to know the truth. For her.
What if I don't want to know the truth, huh? Did you ever consider that? No. You just push and push and...
You have to take responsibility for your part in Marianne's death.
What? How can you say that to me?
I didn't. But I did, right? Earlier, to Eddie. But I swear I didn't just say that to you.
So we can't even trust our own voices now?
God, I don't know. Allison.
I'll do it. Let's go.
We can do it. Don't pick up.
Ouch! Watch it! You're stepping on my foot! Can you hear what they're saying? Quiet! We don't want Mom to catch us out of bed.
I told you that would happen.
We almost had it though. That was us watching Marianne fight with that guy. Try to focus on him, alright? Don't think about anything else.
I'll try.
Anyway, so start here.
I don't owe you anything.
You've been a little all over the place lately.
All over the place? I've just been trying to survive. If you want to make sure I don't get desperate, you could help us out. Lend me some money.
What happened? Why did it stop?
I can't, Tyler.
But we were so damn close.
I'm sorry. But I'm done.
That's it? You're just giving up, just like that. You can't do this. We owe her.
Marianne is gone, Tyler. And nothing we do is gonna change that.
Don't go, please. You can't keep running from this alley, or it's only gonna get worse.
Okay.
Ouch! Watch it! You're stepping on my foot! Can you hear what they're saying? Quiet! We don't want Mom to catch us out of bed.
There's no money.
I've never asked you for anything, but right now they need you.
It's not gonna happen.
I've got everything I need to nail your ass in that barn.
And just what do you think happens after that?
What do you mean?
Well, if those kids have a father, you really think there's a court out there that'll let you keep them?
No! You have no claim to my children. Get the hell off my property, now! If you ever come back here, I'm going to kill you!
Allison.
I'm going to kill you.
No. No, no.
I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you.
Okay. This is very intriguing. Let's see who's live. Let's share the love. I shall share the love we've... You know, that's who I'm gonna share the love with. I haven't shared the love with you in a while. Mostly because whenever I raid, whenever I'm live, you're not live, so I'm gonna raid into you. Okay. Massive thanks to each and every one of you who showed up here live today. Is my raid working? Yes, it is. Massive thanks to each and every one of you who showed up here live today. I appreciate you all so much. I am slowly but surely starting to decipher what had happened. Because all the pieces are falling into place, everything's coming together, everything's just... We're getting more and more of an idea of the story, because, like, at the very beginning, obviously, everybody's like, oh, no, Marianne was horrible, but she wasn't. She was down on her luck, she was desperate, there's a lot of shit falling into place. She was a lot of things, but she wasn't a bad mom, so I don't think she actually tried to kill Tyler and Allison that night. I think this may all tie into who their father is. That's the one piece of the story we're missing, so I think I have an idea of who it might be. Not too sure yet, can't confirm nor deny. But we have 2 more streams of this. We have Chapter 3 coming up. I'm going to break that up into 2 parts. But until next time, I've been Blackbird. This has been Tell Me Why. I hope you all have a beautiful day. Bye-bye! Oh, and please stick around to the end of the raid. It means so much to me and a present my reactor. Bye!